Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is E's Make It Monday. I started to say Monday Make It, but it's Make It Monday. And what we're going to do today is something very different. I don't know how it's going to work. I've not made it before, but we shall see. Now this is just my template. You could use this to be your piece. You just have to put some paper and stuff on it, but I just use this for a template, and it's just a junk mail envelope. So what I'm going to make is some side tucks, but they're going to be stackable side tucks. That's a good name for it. And so you'll have this one that you can put a tag or whatever in here. This one will be glued down right across the bottom, and you can put a little tag or something in there as well. So they'll just go up the side of the page like that, or they would go up the side of the page like that, whichever way you wanted to do them. Now, I just freehand cut these. It's not anything in particular, but I'll tell you about the size that I cut up. I went up 3.5 inches from the bottom, and then I came in about 3/4 of an inch, and I just drew me a line and cut that one. And then this one is 3 inches over from the side, and then I just drew a line up that way. That's all I did. And it doesn't have to be exact. It can be a little bit different, whatever you want. Now I'm using some scrapbook paper just because it's thicker and I don't have to line it with anything to make it thicker. And I had some scraps anyway, so I cut 2 out of some scrapbook paper, and that'll be nice and thick. So I think I'll go ahead and cut a couple more out, and then we can do some embellishing. Now this is a very pretty piece of scrapbook paper that I've had laying in my stash for a while, and I'm just going to use this one as my template. I'm just going to draw a very light line just so I can see where to cut. Right there. And hopefully I didn't draw it so light that I can't see it. Almost. Okay. And then cut back out. And this is just another way to make something a little different for your journal. I mean, regular tucks are fine, no problem at all. Make those if you don't want to do this. I just like something a little different every now and then, you know that. I'm just erasing my pencil lines so they don't show. Okay, I'm going to embellish this just a little bit. Ooh, I like that side too. Alright, let's make sure that it looks okay. This is not the journal that it's going to go in, but we'll just make sure that it looks okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, I think I will use this side. And there's not a lot of decorating that needs to be done to these. I'm sorry, my stuff is still sticking to my mat. It's so humid here. But you can decorate them up a little bit if you want. I will mine just a little. I'll put some ink on them. And if you need them stronger, if you want to use just regular digital paper, you can make them stronger. Just fold them over or put something else behind them, an old book page or something. You can do it any way that you want to. Alright, let's see what we have that we can do a little bit of embellishing with. What about a doily? We haven't used a doily in a day or two. What would you say for a doily? I kind of like that, and use it in the corner. And then we could put something else or another one up here. A different way. Ooh, like that. I like that one too. Okay. So there are our doilies. So I'm going to glue this down. And I'm just going to use the corner. And then we'll just clip this other part of the doily off, and I'll either use it somewhere else or put it back in our stash. That's big enough pieces that we can use in a different area. Okay, now let's put this one down. I'm going to put a little bit of ink on the edges of this one, not much. And these are so easy to make. This may be a very short video because they're not hard at all. Is that straight-ish? Alright, we have two little pieces there. I want a little flower or vine or something right there, I think. Let's see what we have. I've got a little fern leaf. Nope. That won't work. It's too small. Oh, that's cute on there, but I'd like to have something else the other direction. So let's grab some of our Tim Holtz pieces here. Well, some of them are Tim Holtz and some of them are pieces that I've stuck in here, so. Just some little tiny embellishments is all they are. And I think I might put that little piece there. Just make a little tiny cluster down here at the bottom. I don't want to cover up all that paper because that paper's pretty. There we go. Oh, I like that little cluster. I like that. And then we can do something else right here. How about we just put a little flower there? What do you think about that? See what we've got. There we go. Perfect. Right, I like that. And that one is ready to go. It's ready to go in a journal. Now you can make them and then save them for later and decorate them up if you want when you decide what journal they're going in. But I think they're neat. Something different. Alright, let's grab, where's my other ones that I did? Here they are. Let's grab this one and do a little bit of embellishing on this. Now this one, as you can see, it's just mostly writing, so we'll need to do a little bit of embellishing on it. So I'm going to go back to our little box of goodies here. I might do that and then put a little bird or something on there. I don't know. I'm just going to use some of these little pieces up. Now I didn't press that down because I want this one to go in behind it because it's actually torn off. I used another piece of it somewhere else. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if we have a small bird. Oh, little yellow bird. Or a red bird. Not liking the way he's all crooked over there. I actually do have quite a few small birds. One with a little bit of color, I think. Let's see. What about this one? I think we'll go with that one. So which one? The yellow bird? Let him sit right there. Or this one? Oh, now I'm going with the yellow bird because I want to let him sit right there. So we're going to go with the yellow bird. I'm going to pretend that he's sitting right on that little piece right there. Okay. And then up here, what shall we do? You know, I like that lady stamp right there, but I don't like all that pink around it. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if this works. It may not work. It may not look right once I get it cut. But we shall see. I just don't like that pink on there. Doesn't go with what I'm working with. Yeah, I like it now. And it's just a little stamp. It's just a little stamp with a lady on there. I like that. So sometimes you may have to doctor up your embellishments. Now, I don't know if I want this straight down or if I want something behind it. Okay, I think I'm going to glue this little piece of vellum down. It was just laying here on my desk. And I'll trim off that other part. And then it'll look like my little lady is just all in the flowers there. There we go. So there's another. I like those. I don't know if anybody else likes these like I do or not, but I like them. And the other part I meant to tell you is when you cut out these little pieces, you've got another piece that you can work with for another side tuck or another little corner tuck. So anytime you cut these out, you've got extra pieces. So we'll decorate those up too and use them. Alright, let's do this one. And I think we'll use some book page on this. So you get a 2 for 1. Now I cut this sideways. It's one of the reasons why I'm going to cover part of this is because all the writing and everything's going in all directions. Well, it's going in the opposite direction. You don't have to do that, but I'm just going to put a little bit of something on it. Oops. Slippy slidey. Okay. And then up here, what will we do? Let's try a little piece of vellum up here. I'll put a little piece of vellum up there, and I'm knocking everything over. And then we'll put something down here. Will we put another bird or will we put a flower? I'm thinking this is calling for a flower. So let's go ahead and grab a pretty flower to put down here. Oh, a yellow one maybe. Or we could do this rose with the butterfly. Oh, I like that. The rose with the butterfly. And I could put another flower up there, just one that's a little bit smaller maybe. Or a butterfly. Blutterfly. I can't even say that today. Blutterfly. Those are too big. What about that? We could still come back in and put a little butterfly there if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to do 2 different flowers. These are the little flowers that's kind of hard to get separated from the backing. And I'm going to do just a little bit of an angle so I don't lose too much of my flower. That will work. Oh, it's cute. I like that. Now let's see what we think about this one. I think that will be okay. Cute. There's another. Yeah, I think that's super cute. So I looked through my stash, and I took a little short break and I looked through my stash, and I thought, why not put some lace on these? I think that lace is gorgeous, and I think it would look okay up through there. What do you think? I'm gonna put some on there. You know how I am. If I like it, I just go for it. I don't think too hard. Okay. I love that lace. It's so pretty. Now, I want to cut it off right there. Oh, that's cute. And then we could put a piece up through here too. I think I will. Why not? Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think it'll look good once it's in the journal. And you have your tags in there and things. I think it'll look okie dokie. So there's that. Now you could put it over on this side if you wanted to, but I figure that side's going to be glued down to the edge of the journal page anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I think that's cute. Now I did go ahead, let's see, while I was on my little short break, I did go ahead and put a little bit of pink on this one. Didn't put any on this one because it didn't look right. So those are 3 that we have made. And then this one I went ahead and did while I was on my little break too. I had to get me a little bit of something to eat. This is just the cutout of one of those, and I went ahead and made that so that can be a little corner pocket. And then I had 2 more cutouts, and I went ahead and just pulled some things out that I thought might work. This is just one of the cut off pieces of one of those other ones. So I thought I had this piece of doily just hanging out there. I'm not going to use my glue stick because glue stick tears, the doily just tears a glue stick up. Just use this and dot it around, and I can always wipe the excess up. So that piece will go fine right there. And then this flower, I had already cut it out. It was in my stash, and I thought we'd put it right there. And then this is one of, let's see, this is Tracy, a Tracy label. And I thought I'd put it right there. So I thought that would be a cute one. And I'm going to let this hang off a little bit, I think. And maybe wrap it around. So we'll put it right there. Let's see. Get it straight. And then I'm just going to wrap that little edge around there. Okay. Then we'll put our little flower down. So we have lots of little side tuck pockets now, since we're using the negative and the positive of what we cut out. I can need a little more glue right here and right here. So there's that one. Very easy and quick. And then I had one more piece that was already cut out from the other ones that we did. I'm not going to waste it, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I had this doily that was just kind of hanging out in my stash. I haven't used it. I haven't really found a place that I wanted to use it yet, and I thought this might look pretty good on here. The hardest part about putting down a doily is getting enough ink on it. Is getting your glue on there. There we go. And then this is another flower that I had cut out. It was in my stash. I think this is one of Rachel's, I believe. It looks like her background there. And then this is another Tracy label. That we would put that right there. Then put our flower down, and that one will be finished too. Make sure I got it straight-ish. All right. Okay, I'm going to trim just a tiny bit off the bottom, and this little bit off right here. And I don't think I'm going to trim that off. I'm just going to leave it, and we can always tuck our tag in behind it. So I'm not going to trim that part off. All right, so that is another. See, I told you these were quick and easy, and they would come together really fast. Look how many we made in just a short time. All right, guys, that is it for today's Make It Monday, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you give these a try. If you do, make sure that you share them over on our Facebook page. That link is always below. We'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye.